Welcome, everyone. Welcome into tonight's Earth Signs live readings for the week of December 4th through December 10th of 2022. So, tonight, together with tarot and astrology, we will find some spiritual guidance for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Guys, I do use timestamps. I know we're on at a different time. I did have to push it back earlier due to the weather. It just got really windy, and I thought the storm was going to be bigger than it was, but it actually turned out to be okay. I'm glad it blew through with minimal damage. But yeah, so we were supposed to be on at 3. That is the new time, guys. I will be back tomorrow with the water signs at 3 p.m. So I just wanted to let everyone know. All right. So we do have some announcements, but we'll get to them shortly. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the astrology. This is how we did the fire signs yesterday, and we got through it pretty quickly. There's a lot to talk about, as you can see there on the left side of your screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in and get started. All right. So hi Diana. So let me know, guys. Sound everything's okay. I didn't have any hiccups getting on, but we all know, look at Mercury retrograde down there on the bottom. I really feel like this Mercury retrograde is going to be a little bit different. At least I'm hoping so, right? All right, let's get started. So these are December hot dates. This week we are looking at December 4th through the 10th. But this is the first week, the first full week. Thank you, Sandra, of December. So I thought it'd be perfect time to just go through all the hot dates, get your calendars out, mark your calendars. Hi, Allison from North Ireland on Facebook. I love it. Don't forget, guys, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we are on Twitch at the same time. Thank you, Allison, for joining us. All right. So, guys, timestamps in the description box. If you happen to come in and watch the replay, thank you so much. I do say pay attention to the astrology because we are going to hit the big dates today. And I feel like this is definitely going to be the week where you see what dates you're going to be able to implement certain lessons you've been learning, right? I'll stop stumbling over my words in a minute. All right. So, December hot dates. Guys, knowledge is power all the time. Grab those calendars and circle the dates. We have December 3rd. I've been talking about Neptune going direct in Pisces. We talked about it a little bit with last week's readings. Neptune going direct in Pisces is really exciting for me. No, Diana, it's okay. We're fine. We're at a different time, and I didn't share a lot on Facebook. We're on our Facebook page, so that's good. It'll be fine. I'll let you know if I get in any trouble or anything happens. If you want to, of course, you can, but please don't feel like you have to. All right. So December 3rd, Neptune going direct has been really important for me because, of course, I make the dream journals. And I always say, please write your dreams down, right? I'm pointing at the dream journal. You can't see me. But the dreams journals are very important because I say that you need to write everything down. I know some of you think that you don't dream, but it's still good to journal. And it's good to journal first thing in the morning because those first thoughts could definitely be the messages that you received in your dreams. Allison on Facebook says she is a Capricorn. Beautiful. My honey here with me, my soulmate is a Capricorn. All right, guys. So dreams manifestation, you're going to catch yourself daydreaming a lot around the 3rd because of Neptune going direct. And I just want to say daydreaming is manifestation. Like when you're sitting there planning stuff out in your head, that's manifestation. Of course, you do still have to take action, but it is the beginning part, right? So make sure that you're keeping your thoughts positive around this time. And you want to dream big because Neptune is in Pisces. Neptune rules Pisces. Neptune is happy in Pisces. Neptune is going direct in Pisces. So dream big. Don't like minimize yourself. Then let's see. Mercury is going to enter Capricorn on the 6th. This is important for those of us on this very specific journey, but this will actually affect everyone because communication is going to become concrete at this point. You're going to start to speak your manifestations into being. So make sure that you say what you mean and mean what you say, right? Use details, be very specific. All right, let's keep going down the list. We have December 7th. So December 7th is the Gemini Full Moon. Again, a very important astrological event if you're on the very specific journey that I'm on. And what's going to happen is with the Gemini full moon, remember full moons are always about releasing, right? It's always what a full moon is going to be about. Full moons can be very emotional for people. It definitely impacts how we feel, right? We all know about the moon and the tides and all of those things and our bodies and the water and all this stuff, right? So it definitely impacts how we feel, our emotions. But I think what's going to happen with this Gemini full moon is you're actually going to learn what the action is that you're going to take later on down the line, right? It's kind of like it's firing up your curiosity. So really important, December 7th, the full moon in Gemini. All right. And then December 9th, we have Venus entering Capricorn. This is going to bring you more understanding in your intimate relationships. Now, guys, it doesn't always have to mean a significant other, but it definitely can, right? And I will say this, whatever is happening, that's what you've dreamed into existence, right? That's what you've been trying to manifest. So now you're going to actually start to make headway because you're aligned with that Venus energy. It's going to help you move forward. All right, we're moving quickly, right? December 18th. So, December 18th, the moon is going to enter into Scorpio. I did feel like this one was really important because this is really when your psyche is going to peak. You're really going to pay attention and start to see your abilities grow, your spiritual abilities. And maybe for some of you, this could be the first time seeing your spiritual abilities. I feel like that's going to happen a lot. We've definitely gotten like a new wave. Oh, thank you, Diana. We've definitely gotten like a new wave of twins that have come in recently. And it definitely feels to me like they're just now sensing their spiritual abilities. I will say this for Scorpio, really any water sign this period, December 18th, the moon in Scorpio could definitely be a little bit of a trigger warning for people that have a lot of water in their chart. All right, December 20th. So moving right along, December 20th is my absolute favorite. You can see the little heart flashing over there. Jupiter is going to enter Aries. So remember, Jupiter's gone direct. It was in Aries. It went back into Pisces. It was not my favorite time. I have a lot of Aries in my chart. I discuss it all the time. And it just definitely wasn't. If you have a lot of Aries in your chart, a lot of fire in your chart, Jupiter moving into Pisces in retrograde was definitely very challenging. So it's going direct and now it's coming back into Aries, which means that we're going to take physical action, guys. Aries is definitely about like something you can see, action that you can see, something tangible that you can do, right? And then, of course, Jupiter is all about expansion, good luck, good fortune, success, all those good things. So, yes, Jupiter moving direct into Aries is definitely my favorite. And I want to say too, Jupiter starting moving into Aries. Remember, Aries is the first house. So now it's gone retrograde. It's coming back direct. So this is starting a whole new cycle of life. It's like a new sheriff is in town, right? You really want to focus on this time on being really open-minded and ready for the new energy to come in. It's very important. What could happen is if you're not open-minded and you're not ready for energy to come in, you could definitely repeat an old cycle. And we're all tired of that, right? So it's time to try something different. And I definitely feel like Jupiter moving into Aries is going to be where that shift comes in. All right, let's keep going. So December 22nd, we have the sun moving into Capricorn. And of course, Capricorn season starts on December 22nd. And then my honey's birthday. And then, of course, Allison's birthday coming, right? So December 23rd, we also have the new moon moving into Capricorn. Plus, we have Chiron going direct after 6 months. So, when I was studying for the hot dates for December, I watched several different astrologists. I watched several different. I get my resources in several different places, right? And I do, of course, focus on the journey that I'm on, specifically because Spirit does draw you guys to me on the same journey, right? So I do pick the dates that I feel like are going to impact us the most. Chiron going direct. It has not been mentioned very much. I actually just found it by accident going through my old notes. So I'm really excited to say that Chiron is going direct after a very, again, challenging 6-month retrograde. Chiron is what they call the wounded healer. It's not actually a planet. It's a big rock out there, guys. But it's so big that it's going around in the atmosphere between between Saturn and Uranus. So it's definitely a large object, right, in the universe that's causing that can be affecting our energy. The wounded warrior, what it represents, what Chiron represents, is very much like the healing path that your soul chose for this lifetime. So you know how you have a purpose, right? Like your soul chose a purpose. And guys, I talked about that in the Venus and Mars opposition video I posted on my channel. If you haven't watched that, I know it didn't get sent out very much YouTube, but just go make sure to check it out. It is posted on my Facebook page also. But yes, Venus and Mars definitely really important, especially if you're trying to follow your purpose. But this is the healing path that your soul chose. And so it's like the purpose for your healing, or what your healing purpose is, or like the steps you're going to take towards your healing, right? And that's what Chiron represents on your birth chart. So guys, make sure to look and see where Chiron is on your chart, but it is moving direct after a 6-month retrograde. All right, so this is with these things happening, the 22nd, both those things on the 23rd, and Chiron going direct. Those three astrological events right there alone are definitely going to not force you, but push you to start planting some seeds for an abundant future. The example I gave yesterday with the fire signs, guys, fire signs are posted, timestamps are in. But what I said was that people are really starting to accept truth at this time, right? We're all experiencing mass awakening all over the world. Everybody's really focused on their spirituality. People are really starting to focus on what their purpose is. Like, what am I here? What am I doing? Why did I meet this person? What was the reason? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's kind of doing the same type of situation. But what I am starting to notice is everybody's tired of the BS, right? Everybody's tired of the sappy sugarcoating answers that you get. Oh, they're coming back. Everything's going to be great. You're going to get married and live happily ever after. You're going to be rich. You're going to be a millionaire. Everybody's kind of sick of like the generic answers. They want like actual physical steps that they can take. So I just want to say, I've been doing that here at Purple Lunar Rose for 2 years, going against the grain. And I definitely feel like it's actually going to benefit us now as Chiron moves direct and as we start to move into Capricorn season. All right, let's talk about it because it's down there. I remembered to fix it. I forgot it on the fire signs. I didn't want to talk about it. Allison says 100% true. I love it. Okay, so Mercury going retrograde. Guys, this is the 4th Mercury retrograde. So normally there are 3 in a year, right? And we all know Mercury retrograde is like where your phone doesn't want to work. Weird texts get sent. You know what I'm saying? There's miscommunication. It's just, the last, we had 3, right, this year so far. And each one got difficult for me, like more difficult for me as I was going live. The sound wouldn't work, cameras would drop off. I mean, it was just internet would crash. I mean, it was just crazy, right? And it just kept going the whole time. So I have to say I'm a little anxious about this Mercury retrograde. So I definitely dove in and looked at the other astrological events that were happening around this Mercury retrograde, so I can see like why is this happening? Why are we experiencing a 4th one? Now, remember, guys, it's just starting at the end of the year. It starts on the 29th. It'll end on the 12th. So of June. Does that say June? It's supposed to say January. It's supposed to say January, guys. Don't panic. But it's definitely going to be a little bit more of like internal dialogue. So again, you know how normally it's your phones, it's the outer things that you're trying to do are messing up. This is going to be more about focusing on your internal dialogue. So you know how I'm always saying keep your thoughts positive, guys. The universe is literally one giant tool that is trying to guide us into the right path, like where we need to go. So I think it's just beautiful that we're experiencing this Mercury retrograde that everybody's like super upset about, including myself, because it's actually going to help us in the thing that's coming next week, right? In the thing where we need to stay positive, we need to have positive thoughts. Because remember, guys, when the Mercury moving into Capricorn on the 6th, you're going to be manifesting. You're going to be having these thoughts that you're going to be speaking into existence. So you have to have positive thoughts. So December 29th, Mercury retrograde, it's like it all goes together. I feel like that's going to be where you finally remove the obstacle of the negative thinking. I don't know about you guys, but I am so ready to do that. It's kind of like how we broke through the codependency issues, which I just want to say, if you're one of us and you've been following me and you broke through and had that breakthrough with codependency, pat yourselves on the back, because literally out of all the studies I've done, people definitely deal with that codependency issue like their whole life, and they're not able to push through and start following their purpose. So I just want to say that's a big breakthrough, and I really feel like the more positive thinking is going to be another big breakthrough for us. We're going to stop the negative thinking. We're going to start. I don't want to say we're going to stop, because that's never going to happen. We're always going to, a negative thought can pop in our head. Somebody can put a negative thought in our head. But what we're going to do is we're going to learn to replace those negative thoughts with positive facts, right? That's what's going to happen with this Mercury retrograde starting on the 29th. All right, that's it. That's the astrology. We made it through 5 minutes faster than yesterday. I feel like that's pretty good. All right, let me go over, turn off the video, and then I do have some announcements I want to mention. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow is Wednesday night, so we are going to do our interview with Rare, that's me, our very own, I'll get the right one, our very own Amber. She does Confessions of a Divine Feminine over on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel, guys. If you haven't checked her out, please go do so. You are missing out. She always has such beautiful motivational things on her channel. On her Instagram. And then she does these daily divine feminine guidance videos on her YouTube channel. So yes, guys, go check it out. But tomorrow night, 7 p.m., that's what we're going to be doing here at PLR. We're going to talk to Amber about her twin journey. All the things, like who it was, how she met the person, how it happened, how she learned that she was a twin, right? What she's doing with all that information now. So yes, guys, we're going to do that tomorrow. And then I thought maybe at the end we could do a little Q&A. All right, so that is going to be tomorrow. Guys, the Etsy sale goes on one more day, 20% off. Don't miss out. They are having the Cyber Monday sale over at Etsy. So I believe it's the whole store. That's my code, Cyber 2022. I'll get it out. But that's the code that you put in for the 20% off. And that does include all my readings in my Etsy shop. And of course, the link is in the description box. All right, let's see. Water signs tomorrow, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Don't forget to come back and join me. That'll be at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow afternoon. All right, I think that is going to be all of the announcements. All right. Let me get my timestamp paper and we will jump into the readings. Allison Fleming, birthday is on the 30th. That is awesome. Happy birthday. I have several birthdays coming up, right? Sandra just had hers. Diana's just coming around the corner. I was looking to go see when hers was coming yesterday because I know it's coming. Junior's is coming. Lots of birthdays. My mom's birthday is, of course, my mom and dad are both passed, but my mom's birthday is on Christmas Eve and my dad's birthday is on New Year's Eve. How cool is that, right? All right, so I did mix the cards up, guys. So Earth signs, we're going to do the energy oracle. And I'm going to do the energy oracle for energy of the week and the rest of the spread. I was told to pull out the Modern Witches Tarot, so that's what we're going to use. Ooh, I like that Justice card. That's what we're going to use to clarify. I did pull out Diana's Angels and Ancestors Oracle. We're going to use these for guidance. The Moonology of Oracle of course, to close it out. I can tell the Mercury. Do you guys see me stumbling over the words? All right. Let's do 1909. 1909 for Taurus. So Taurus, this is going to be for the week of December 4th through December 10th. I did talk about the astrology at the beginning. I do recommend watching it, Taurus. I do feel like there's several different astrological events that could be impactful. I liked talking about all of them right away and just getting it out because I do feel like some of us feel the energy a little bit sooner than others, right? And sometimes some of us feel it after too. So yeah, not everyone feels it at the same time, guys. Hi, Jenna. Diana says the Modern Witches Tarot is one of her favorites. I love the Modern Witches Tarot because it's got that I'm done taking crap attitude, right? That's the attitude I get from the Modern Witches Tarot. All right, Taurus, energy of the week. What is going on with Taurus? Taurus has been dealing with relationship, I feel like. We have action coming out. Door to value is going to be the challenge or obstacle. I think this could be about seeing your own value, Taurus. All right, let's look at lesson learned. So we have indecision, and it came out in reverse. And let's look at outcome. We have fifth chakra. Taurus speaks their truth. All right, so there's definitely some sort of action that you take. It's quick action. It's possible if this is something that happens to you, Taurus, we will clarify. But it does have to do with, of course, value. I know that I'm sensing more of a relationship issue. I do see the money going out. It's very possible that you're spending a lot of money on someone who doesn't see your value. And then, of course, indecision coming out. It is in reverse. And I will say that this is the card that's supposed to tell me like it's supposed to give you the assistance, Taurus, on the challenge or obstacle. But I do feel like this is actually happening right now. And Taurus, for some of you, the indecision backwards. So when I first got this Oracle deck, I used to feel like she would run halfway down one path, right? And she'd get down to where it got foggy and she couldn't see anymore. And she would be like, I'm not going that way. And she would come back. And then she'd choose this path and she'd get down to like where it got foggy. And then she would be like, I can't see anymore. I'm coming back. And then she just stands here because this is the safe place. She can see, right? It's like she can't go. She can't surrender. She can't like go somewhere she's never been or do something she's never done because she has fear of the unknown, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like this has been happening, Taurus. So most likely, whatever I'm talking about, like whatever this thing is for you, Taurus, it's going to be something different for everyone, guys. But it's like whatever this thing is for you, this has been a repeated cycle. And I just want to say, Taurus, the astrology that we're in, this is definitely about completing cycles, bringing them to a full closure so that you can bring in new energy and start new energy. And everyone has the feeling that it's time to start the new life, right? Like everyone's kind of getting that feeling. It doesn't matter where you're at in the world, in your life, it just doesn't matter. Everyone's getting that push. And the reason is because the astrology, again, it affects everyone on the planet. I feel like what's going to happen, we have a lot of issues with Mercury, right? On our chart when we started, when we were talking about the astrology, Mercury's on there 2 or 3 times, right? And there's definitely some big movements happening. So I feel like what's going to happen is it's possible that you're going to speak your truth. So the throat chakra, I just want to say too, it's very possible that someone's going to speak their truth to you, Taurus, because the throat chakra is about speaking, but it's also about listening. On the bottom, we have happy family. I do feel like that's a confirmation that it's going to be someone you're in a relationship with. All right, let's look at the action card. What action is happening this week for Taurus? Oh, I got several. Let's see. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 3 of Wands on the bottom. So it is about like your future and hope for your future, Taurus. But I just want to say the 3 of Wands, look at that devil card. But the 3 of Wands, of course, just could be you're dealing with a Capricorn. But I feel like you're actually just dealing with someone that's trying to tie you down or like bind you to them, something like that. See that 8 of Swords? We'll get there. Anyway, the 3 of Wands, you have to take action towards your future. It's not just about standing there and waiting for your ships to come in. You actually have to go to wherever those ships are, right? All right, so over here with the action, we have the 10 of Cups and the Empress. It's definitely about, I just want to say, For some of you, this could have something to do with children. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. You see the children, and the Empress is about fertility. So it's very possible that's got something to do with that there. For the rest of you, this is more about, so the Empress is the energy of, it's not just abundance. It's like she has abundance in everything, right? She has everything she needs. She doesn't ask for anything or need anything. Again, I'm kind of getting the opposite energy. So I know I don't read reversal, like it's not upside down, but the energy says that the person doesn't have everything, right? That's why the action needs to be taken. The Tower is coming out on door to value. So I feel like the person, Taurus, may do something shocking. It maybe has something to do with money, and that could shock you or surprise you. But it helps you make the decision, right, Taurus? 8 of Swords is the self-restriction. So see how indecision, it's in reverse. So I feel like you finally choose. You've been going back and forth, and it's like you finally end the cycle. You break the restrictions, right? Like you break free of whatever. It's almost like the person is definitely like trying to like tie you down or hold you down. I don't know, something like that. 5th chakra, definitely speaking truth. I feel like it brings massive healing, super easy, but it's also Sagittarius energy. It's also possible that this has been like slow coming, like maybe. So Sagittarius energy, the Temperance card itself, it's kind of like a slow energy. It means that, I know like Sagittarius is a fire sign, and fire, burn it down. I understand. But Temperance is more of a healing of that specific burn it down energy, right? And so it takes time. It takes some people a whole lifetime. But it's like it's slow moving. It's like a process. It's not done like one and done, right? So it's like something's been waiting to come in. And it's like you didn't fully get it out, right? And I feel like you're going to get an opportunity to fully get it out. All right, Taurus, let's do some guidance. I will say this about this Taurus energy I've been picking up. I don't sense, like there's some energies that I read, and I'm not going to tell you which ones, that I feel like are not necessarily coming from a good place. You know what I'm trying to say? Like their demeanor or like their attitude of their energy is more of like, I don't know how to say it. More of like entitled type of energy, right? Like I'm just me and this is the way I am, take it or leave it type of thing. It's not like a healing, loving, unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? I will say this about the Taurus. The Taurus energy has definitely felt like it's come. It knows about unconditional love. It has an understanding. I definitely feel like Taurus, you may be dealing with something or someone that like spirit has flat out showed you this is not the path, right? But you rebelled. Remember I said that? It's like if you know something and then you do it anyway, and then it's like instant karma. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like that's what you're healing this week. It's like you finally see, hey, I can have this without this person taking this from me. You see what I mean? All right. I say that a lot, don't I, Miss Tina? You see what I mean? That's going to be the next thing. Miss Tina told me to stop saying my bad. I can't say that anymore. All right, Taurus. Guidance from your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. All right, we have the Lord coming out. And I mean, you can't make this stuff up, guys. Definitely a very, I don't want to say religious Taurus, but a very spiritual Taurus that has like their God, their person that they, you know what I'm saying, they get their information from. And yeah, and so big card to come out here. But anyway, it says take charge with authority. All right, the next one is going to be the Moon. Take note of intuitive hits. I do feel like you already know. I definitely feel like you already see, like spirit's already shown you, right? With the High Priestess. But direction, Guardian, choose your path. I feel like spirit's going to help you untie this little bit of mess here, Taurus, and it's going to help you be able to pick your path, right? All right, let's close it out for Taurus with the Moonology Oracle. All right, so we have two came out. The end of a tough cycle approaches its full moon in Capricorn. A win-win outcome is forecast, the full moon in Libra, and we seen Libra. Remember, we seen the Justice card? And then nothing is yet set in stone. It's the mutable moon. All right, so I feel like you definitely have a choice to make here. Taurus, you definitely have an action to take. You may not want to or may not like it, but I feel like you see all the signs, and I do feel like you're going to follow those signs. All right, Taurus, I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to Virgo. I think Taurus was just I don't know. I feel like Taurus has a big heart, and it's like they're just trying to continue to give like an opportunity or give a chance, whether it's to someone else or themselves or not. I'm not real sure. But there's definitely been this energy of like clean slate. Lucas. Lucas was my mom's maiden name, Allison. All right, guys, let's timestamp Virgo. That's not true. Let me get some water. I feel like we're all kind of dealing with some toxic people. I'm not going to put your post up there. I mean, your comment, Allison, just because it's a little bigger. But I do feel like we're all kind of dealing with the toxicity. So we're all purging, right? Like we're all having this closure. We're all moving forward. So it's like whenever this is happening, remember earlier I said when you're healing something, you have to feel it. I think I said that yesterday. It's like it has to be brought up. You have to pull the rug out, get it out, feel it, look at it, dissect it, all those things. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you heal. If you just hide it, sweep it under the rug, well, then you're not healing anything, right? You're just ignoring it. So I feel like a lot of us are getting a lot of like toxicity, negative energy, sadness, a lot of challenging situations, but it's definitely because it's a purging, right? Yeah, the name Lucas. Yeah, I love it, right? That's my mom's maiden name. I don't believe in coincidence, Allison. I just don't. There's so many names in the world, and it's just funny how when you guys are drawn to me, there's always something that's big. You know what I mean? All right, let's get to Virgo. 3252 for Virgo. 3252 Virgo. This is going to be for December 4th through December 10th. I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. I hope you watched that portion. We hit all of December's hot dates, and I do feel like some of those could be impacting your week this week, December 4th through the 10th. All right, so we're going to pull the energy oracle for the whole spread, and then we'll clarify with the Modern Witches Tarot. So let's look at energy of the week for Virgo. Energy of the week. What are you going to be working with this week, Virgo? Ooh, the Temple Path. So you're on your soul's journey. What's the challenge or obstacle? None. Appreciation. That's not true. It's difficult. All right. Lesson learned. We have Angel of Balance coming in to assist. And Virgo, the outcome, I love it. We have the 6th chakra coming out. A lot of chakra cards, right? All tied up is on the bottom. So you're getting busy, Virgo. And it's like you're getting on with it, right? So the Temple Path, it's funny because the last 2 weeks with Virgo, I definitely got this energy that Virgo, kind of like Taurus, was also wanting to rebel. It's like they knew this thing, but they wanted to go back to an old way of doing something anyway, because the old way I want to say like the old way was more fun or more exciting or something like that, but it's actually really not true. The old way was actually difficult and challenging and painful. But it's like, again, the same goes with everybody. It's like we want the old way because we think we have some sort of control over it because it's what we know, right? So it's kind of something like where now spirits ask Virgo, you have to get on your path. You have to start following your purpose. And it's like there's definitely an energy of surrender here, like you're ready to do that. Appreciation comes out as challenge or obstacle. I don't think that you're lacking appreciation, Virgo. I don't think you're walking around going, oh, I hate it all. No, I feel like what's happening is you're just having a hard time understanding why you had to deal with certain things or certain people. I think it may be the things because Angel of Balance is here. And Angel of Balance, notice the glass in her hand. Everyone has something, guys. No judgment here. We all have something. I smoked a cigarette today, guys. I know. I'm so not happy with myself either. But it was just one of those days, and I just lost my crap cookies, and I went and stopped and bought a pack of cigarettes and sat out there and smoked it. But yeah, so I just want to say there's definitely an issue here where like the angel balance comes when something needs to be moderated, something needs to be balanced out. There's definitely like I feel like Virgo could be masking, you know what I'm trying to say? You know how again sweeping under the rug, we drink, we do whatever, so we don't have to feel, right? Like that's the whole point. And I think it's very possible. I'm not saying you're drinking, Virgo. I mean, you may be, but I feel like it's possible that you're doing something else to like sweep those feelings under the rug. And that's why the angel of balance is here. This is normally lesson learned that's going to help you with the challenge or obstacle, like figure out, understand why something happens so that you can have appreciation, so that you can pull the positive out of the negative, right? I feel like that's happening right now. And again, it is most likely going to be this Gemini full moon energy. A lot of times in this position, it means that this is what you're learning. This is the assistance that you're getting at this moment. So at the end of the week, we do have the sixth chakra coming out, Virgo. The sixth chakra, you know, is the third eye. There's definitely some massive downloads coming in. But I feel like because there's an acceptance, there's like this energy of openness. Remember, in the astrology, I say make sure that you're open and ready. And I feel like this is exactly where Virgo's at. And most likely, Virgo, again, I'm just saying what comes to mind here, but it feels to me like you've done it your way so many times, and it's like you finally see that this is the better way or this is the easier way, right? That's kind of what I'm picking up. All right, let's pull a little tarot. I love the Modern Witches Tarot. It's a very bright and beautiful tarot deck. But shuffling, it's a massive, massive tarot deck. Shuffling them is something else. All right, let's look at that. I want to look at that temple path. What's going on with your soul's journey? Because that's what it means. It means that you've chosen the path that your soul chose for this lifetime. Yay, look at that. The Page of Pentacles comes out. I love it. Big confirmation. So remember, pages are new. They're students. They're young. They're fearful. But the Page of Pentacles is the one that's the least fearful, right? It's the one that says, hey, I'm ready. Screw the rest of them. Let's get going, right? All right, let's look at appreciation. There's that Devil card. So I'm kind of getting some Capricorn energy. It's possible that you are dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo. But I'm also getting the bind. You see where they're tied down there at the devil's feet. So it's definitely like something that's unhealthy. I'm sensing some codependency. So again, I'm getting like, why did I have to deal with this person? Why did I have to meet this person? Why did this thing happen to me? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what the challenge is. It's like you understand there's a purpose. You understand there's something you're supposed to do. You're seeing all the signs, but you're still asking yourself, why? Why did it hurt? Why does it still hurt? You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Angel of Balance, we have 10 of Cups coming out. I don't feel like you're just in this extreme emotional contentment. I definitely feel like that's why the Angel of Balance is here. It's possible, Virgo, that for some of you, this is about depression. All right, let's look at the sixth chakra. So the sixth chakra is going to be the downloads, the things that come in. I love that the Justice comes out. Two major arcanas here. I just want to say, I know that the Devil card is not one of our favorite major arcanas, but it definitely is trying to show you like why you had to go through something. And the Justice card here at the end in the downloads is definitely telling me, Virgo, that you're going to be able to pull that positive out of this whole situation. You're going to be able to alchemize and understand what the whole reason was, and that's what you're going to carry with you forward as you follow your soul's journey. All right, let's pull some guidance out. All right, so we're asking your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for guidance for Virgo with this situation. We have the winter card. Take care of your needs comes out. It is winter here in the US, but this is definitely about self-love, self-care, right? Here's the thing, guys. You can't self-love and self-care if you are in a codependent situation. You see what I'm saying? You have no boundaries. You have no, at least me, when I was in a codependent situation, no boundaries, right? Like just free for all. um, so so it's like, you can't have both at the same time. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. You're breaking away from the codependency and you're putting that energy into yourself, filling your own cup, right, Virgo? We have the eagle coming out, see from a higher perspective. I feel like that is what you're doing this week. It's like, again, you see like the whole reason. And then we have the hunter card coming out. One of my favorite cards in this oracle deck. And it says, take down your fears and desires. Track down your fears and desires. It's about hunting them down, right? All right. Virgo definitely starts going after what they want. Breaking some chains for sure. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology. Remember, Virgo, these are for your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're going to be more emotional, let's say, than Taurus. I feel like Taurus actually has like the bigger situation happening, but they're ready because they've been, in this cycle. So it's like they're ready to close it out. I feel like you could be a little bit more emotional because it's like you're learning the why. And remember when we all learned the why, guys? I mean, it's hard. All right, so we have you're very close to achieving your goal. It's the gibbous moon. Confidence is your key to success. And I get this a lot, and it's so true. And then step out of your comfort zone. It's your north node. Virgo, I want to say go look at your chart and where is your north node? Start paying more attention to that area. That's going to tell you where you're headed, what your purpose here is, right? All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we'll do the last one, Capricorn. It's hard to get away from those full moon emotions. Some of us, not me anymore, right? Because I'm out here with you guys all the time. But I used to be one of those people, full moon hiders. Like I knew not to go out and about. You know what I mean? Some of us definitely take cover around the full moon time. Jenna says, I saw a new kind of tea I wanted to try. Ordered groceries, and there's a sample of the exact flavor I wanted to try. Talk about manifestation. Have mercy. All right, guys. You're going to have to keep telling me because this is going to happen all the time. So keep telling me. You guys see that? Manifestation, drop of a dime. Look at that. Oh, well, hopefully she can see it later, Diana. That was so sweet. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's get going with Capricorn. Let's timestamp 43:23 because I waited for it. All right, Capricorn, this is going to be for the week of December 4th through December 10th. We did talk about the astrology at the beginning. We actually went through all of December's hot points, the hot dates. I definitely recommend watching that portion of the video. I did start straight out, so that way you can find it right away before we got to jibber jabber, right? All right, Capricorn, energy of the week. I'm going to use the energy oracle cards for the whole spread, but let's start with energy of the week. What are you working with this week, Capricorn? Wow. Door to personal healing and happiness comes out, and you're at the threshold. And I feel like you've been at this threshold before. It's number 34, so the number could be significant to someone. My honey's is fixing to be 34 when his birthday comes in. He's the Capricorn. All right, we have the garden and the gate as the challenge or obstacle. So the garden and the gate, and we'll talk about it in a minute. Lesson learned. We have the thinking woman. Hi guys, and then we have the outcome strategy. Look at you making a plan. I love it. On the bottom is woman holding a heart. It's number 44. Capricorn. This card says that someone comes into your life and teaches you about unconditional love. All right. So, door to personal healing and happiness is literally just that. It's like you're at this threshold and you're choosing to heal. I actually felt right away, Capricorn, like you've done this before. So, that means that most likely the Capricorns I'm talking to, you've dealt with some pretty big life challenges that you had to overcome, right? I know that sounds really generic, but I feel like for the most of you, you're going to know what I'm talking about. And you overcame them. Some of you overcame them without any assistance. Like, that's how strong Capricorns are. I love Capricorns because they are the GOAT. You know what I'm talking about? You know how everyone kind of gets the nickname the GOAT? My absolute favorite is going to be Conor McGregor. I don't know if you guys watch UFC, but I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan. I know, don't shoot me. It's just for TV, guys. But anyway, huge fan, and they call him the GOAT, right? Well, let's just say my honeys is the real goat, okay? But the Capricorn is called the goat because they are the hardest working sign, right? They are the most determined, the most loyal, the most dedicated. My mom was also a Capricorn. But yes, it's like they are the true goat. So I feel like you've been here before. You've overcome something super challenging before, and now you have this opportunity to do it again, and it's going to be something massive, right? It's never something small. It's not like, oh, I stopped biting my fingernails this week. You know, no, it's something massive, right? Like my honeys quit smoking cigarettes while I was still smoking. I don't know how anybody could do that. But anyway, I mean, he's just VA. That's the way it is. But the garden and the gate says that you're definitely locking yourself up in a safe environment, right? Not stepping out of your comfort zone. The garden in the gate says that this huge expansion is out here. Spirit is out here, right? And she has the key. The gate is locked, but it's like, I don't want to go out there. I'm not ready. It's safe here. I've overcome all these things. And now I just want to stay right here where it's safe, right? Now, the thinking woman comes in. And again, this is most likely something that's happening right now. It's you listening to me. Hi. But the thinking woman says that, again, someone comes into your environment and they teach you about some sort of value that you have. This is a very specific card in the energy oracle. It says that this woman teaches you you have something of worth, right? Something of value. And you're sitting over here hiding it away in this garden, and you don't even know that you have this big, massive thing. Or maybe you do and you're just choosing not to share. But it's like you have this huge, massive thing that's going to cause this huge expansion, this huge, I mean, you can see the pastures just rolling and continues, right? Strategy is going to be the outcome. So I feel like it's very possible that someone comes into your environment, Capricorn, and helps you make a plan. All right, journal log, it says right there, number 21, journal log. Guys, get a journal, write it down. If you don't order my journal, just grab a piece of paper. I don't care. Just write it down. All right, let's look at door to personal healing and happiness. I definitely got the energy that you've done this before. You're just badass. I didn't mean to say it. All right, so Two of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, right? So Two of Pentacles is about making choices. I know that many times it's about like feeling like you're being pulled in too many directions, and that could have been the case for some of you. But Nine of Cups is about divine wishes being granted. I feel like you again made an important choice to. I don't want to say like you to grant divine wishes, but it's like you made an important choice and spirit granted your wish, right? It's like you said, I'm going to start doing this thing, or I'm going to stop doing this thing, right? Whichever one relates to you. And it's like spirit assisted you in some way because you made the choice. Then the garden and the gate, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you're holding not sharing. Queen of Pentacles is about resources. Queen of Pentacles is about being your own resource. So whatever it is, Capricorn, it could definitely bring you some sort of financial reward. The thinking woman, we have the hanged man. So I'm just telling you that the message the thinking woman is giving you is to get out of your head. And some of you, this could be about a Pisces energy. Check your charts, definitely. But it's about getting out of your head, because the hanged man is just in his head. He can't move forward. He can't go backwards because he's just stuck in his head. So I feel like the message that comes across to you is you can remove that, right? You can break free from that. You've already done it before. You can definitely do it again. The strategy card, we have Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is going to be one about boundaries, because remember, she has those walls. But Queen of Swords is also about speaking truth. And I feel like you're going to, it's almost like you're, so you know how the Queen of Swords has her arm out and it's like just a little bit? You know what I mean? It's like I heard just a little bit, and there's a song. You know what song I'm talking about? Hey, that country song. There's a song. It says just a little bit. But it's like you need to make some sort of plan, and maybe don't share everything that you have at one time. Maybe do it small increments at a time. I'm kind of picking that up. On the bottom is the Hermit, so there is some Virgo energy. So I just want to say we had Capricorn energy and Virgo, and now we have Virgo energy and Capricorn. So if you have those in pretty big spots, I would definitely say make sure to check that part of your chart also. All right, let's do some guidance. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. I love it. Trust your gut, Capricorn. Sage, be devoted and committed. Stop talking about it, Capricorn. Do it. Last one, it's the magic guardian. I love it. Unlock the magic within. Absolutely, Capricorn. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. Capricorn, you're very much in your thoughts, right? In your thoughts. We have you are good enough. Again, some more Virgo energy. The answers you need are coming. It's full moon in Gemini. We could be talking to a Capricorn on the twin journey. And a new romantic cycle begins. It's new moon in Libra. I definitely feel like you make a new plan. Definitely open up to new opportunities. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's going to wrap up the Earth signs for the week of December 4th through December 10th. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are finished. We did Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius yesterday, guys, already on the channel and on my Facebook page, also on Twitch. So make sure to check that out. We have someone on Twitch. Mellow Echoes, is the queue open? Yes, guys, this is when I would offer free readings. So if you have a question, let me know in the comments. If you would just like a guidance card or some guidance, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and then we'll talk about the water signs for tomorrow. I guess I can just keep talking, right? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, guys, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget, guys, I am in Illinois now. And the 3 p.m. does seem to be doing a little bit better than the 2 p.m. We're definitely struggling to get a set time. I feel like the 8 o'clock at night was the best, right? That was the best one. But, sadly, 4 a.m. comes super early. But yes, guys, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Don't miss out. All right, let me go check these comments, see what's coming in. All right, Allison Fleming. Rare That's Me says, ooh, butterflies. I love the butterflies. They were so pretty. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the thumbnails, guys. YouTube yells at me and tells me I put too much on there. I think when I try to make them simple, they look boring. So definitely struggling to figure out the thumbnails. I just want to say, Allison Fleming, I was definitely looking at you and pulling the card, and I know that I didn't click on your name, so now you'll never know. All right, I think I did say your name though. At least that's something. High Priestess comes out. This is my favorite card. There's the High Priestess. She's everywhere. Okay, High Priestess is literally for me the bridging energy, because she sits at the veil between heaven and earth, so it's like the bridging energy on the twin journey. So Allison Fleming, most likely a very strong soul connection, right, on the same spiritual journey that I am on. And this is going to be, it says harness mystic power, so you could be like some of the new energy that I've been feeling coming in, and it's like where you're just now learning about your own spiritual abilities. So harness mystic powers. Protection guardian is on the bottom. Drop your shields. I feel like Spirit's trying to say you're highly, highly protected. And guys, if you're on this journey I'm always talking about here, you're highly, highly protected. I just don't know. I could sit here and tell you some crazy stories of the things that happened to me, and that I, still have to deal with, but somehow walk away from. I can't explain it. But yes, highly protected. All right. I hope that's helpful, Allison. Oh, and thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. All right, let me know, guys. Anyone else? I'm ready to wrap it up. Don't forget, guys, water signs tomorrow, Wednesday. Ooh, it's tomorrow. Look, Rare That's Me is in here with us. We're going to have an interview with our very own Amber, Rare That's Me. I love her Confessions of a Divine Feminine over on Instagram. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. You are missing out. She also does the guidance videos. On YouTube, guys. So please check out her YouTube. Also, click that button, hit subscribe, show her some support. She's going to be with us tomorrow, 7 p.m. I struggled to get her questions ready. It was not like when we did Sidhi Preya's interview. I definitely know and understand her interview, Amber's journey a little bit more. It's a little bit more, closer to my own journey. So I definitely struggled, and I had to reach out and ask some of you guys, what questions would you ask Amber if you were the one doing the interview? And thank you guys so very much for those of you that shot me some questions. So very helpful. I did choose some of those questions. We did write them down, but I talked to Amber earlier and I was like, you know what? We know what we're doing. We're going to get on here and have like girl talk. It's totally fine. I'm totally cool with it. So yeah, it's not going to be all super set out like the last time. I'm not going to like over worry or over panic like I did the last time. I just want Amber to come on and tell us about her journey. Everyone's journey is going to be a little bit different, and we all have a piece of the pie, right? Like we all have a piece of the information that the other person needs. So I'm really, really excited, guys. So for those of you on the same soul connection, soul journey, right? Make sure to join us tomorrow night, 7 p.m. And then, of course, tomorrow afternoon, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And thank you guys for coming in so late. I know I was late today. I do apologize. And I didn't know if the weather was going to hold out or not. Yeah, I'm excited too. Super excited. Hi, Rachel. Guys, Rachel, go click out her or check out her YouTube too. But make sure to check out her Instagram. She has that new Breathe song out. I can't get through it without the goosebumps. Rachel, there's goosebumps all the time. Oh, it's okay. It's actually was the earth signs, and I was late today. So we had some bad weather and I had to push it back. But yeah, I'll put the timestamps in after. Make sure to watch the beginning so you can see all of the different astrological events that are going to influence us this month. Yes, guys, no biggie. I completely understand. We all have big, busy things to do, and especially you two out there doing your thing, following your purpose, sharing your unconditional love with the world. I'm so proud of all of us. All right, guys, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. Go make sure to check out Rare That's Me and Rachel Jewell here, our very own singer. Yes, guys, I'll see everyone tomorrow. As always, I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.